Hello everybody, here is BlackRose, the developer for Realms Forgotten, and I'm starting again a series of videos to showcase our mod development and also in general to give our mod the attention it deserves. As some other streamer commented in a recent video, Realms Forgotten is the most underrated mod out there, and even by commenting it, he didn't change his position towards it. So I think we definitely deserves much more attention for the benefit of all of us and the fun of it. This video series is even more special because I am testing the new pre-release version of our mod, the version 13. And this version brings very exclusive and unique features that have never seen Bannerlord before. One of them is that now factions can expand territorially by creating settlements in runtime. That means the game does not only relays in expanding factions by conquering settlements, but also it spawns settlers that will find places along the borders of the territories to create new villages. Those settlers can be attacked by bandits and any other factions and parties, but if they stay long enough and maintain the early camps secure, they will end up becoming villages. Also, raided villages will spawn refugees. Those refugees will be roaming the campaign map, and if they are not defeated by bandits, they will end up being bandits themselves. You can also recruit them. They will appear as villagers instead of like trained troops. And they're going to be cheaper, but also they're going to impact the speed in campaign map. These are only one of the few new implementations we're doing, a part of cleaning from bugs and other mechanics that needs to be polished. In this gameplay, we will start with our new class, the Cleric class. So let's start it. For this gameplay, I will choose between our cultures, I will choose the Nords. I implemented the Nords here, and they are divided in two kingdoms, the Nord colonies and the Nords. They are divided also in the campaign map. They still have the same penalties and the same positive policies as the base game. Remembering we are playing now the version that's compatible to Warsails, right? So we're gonna choose the Nords. I will adjust a little bit the skin color. Like he's more tanned than usually. When he's a bit less built, he's a cleric. And we'll change the hair color here. So let's choose the background. I will go to steward and one-handed. I will choose more leadership and tactics, a bit more of intelligence in the beginning. For the background, he could have some, for the future, why not, some skills of athletics and some experience in ocean life. And let's see what we can use. Charm and scouting. Throw and tactics is also interesting. Throwing one-handed to give some strength in the beginning. It's not bad. Rogue in medicine. I think we're gonna go by the War Shield of the North. I like the throwing in the beginning as well. Our biggest achievement, we save the village from flood. That's gonna also help us increase the early tactics and leadership. I already have 30 years old. And now our custom start, I will choose a cleric of Nord. This will give us some more faith. We can check here. When we change for king, the discipline of faith doesn't apply a point, but as we're going to be by cleric, it does give us 1 point of faith. Also intelligence and social. Let's go for it. And we're going to start near our home city. This will be my banner. Let's see what I want as a color on the back and front. A bit more gray, yellowish. Yeah, this will be our banner. And we'll start in the Bannerlord difficulty level. So we already see that our tiers increased to 3, and then we have the opening from the Warsails and the Call of the Oceans. In the campaign map, we actually started right in the North Kingdom. The Nords here have the Kingdom of the North and the Kingdom of the North colonies. So these are the North colonies down there, and these are the North. In between there is a big empty space still to be fulfilled with more future cultures, and there is a river leading down to the ocean, to the big ocean. But that's what I thought would be interesting. So I will move myself down. There's much more life going there. But as an early start, let's check what we have around here. I forgot to put the volume. I need to put the volume on. The first quest pop-up screen has already popped up. So that means we do have here our hideout on the left. That's where the quest starts. You guys maybe have seen the campaign quest being played before. I will also play it again. We have it to the end now. It's lots of chapters, but I will play it slowly because I know that as soon as the quest progresses, it needs a more strong character. We start with an early army of 30 troops, 21 infantry, 8 ranged and 1 cav, and we have a little bit of food as well. Only grain. We have not so much different kind of food types. But before we improve that, I want to check our class. So I'm still going to distribute the points to our skills, and up here on the right you're going to see the class icon. We click on them, and then we see our cleric class. You are a servant of the sacred order, trained to endure hardships, defend the faithful, and restore strength when others would fall. You are no master of pure war or pure sorcery, but through faith, discipline, and skill, you keep yourself your allies standing. You gain deeds points by defeating bandit parties, destroying hideouts, helping caravans, villagers in battle, completing good quests. You also lose points through completing bad quests. Every 50 points gives you 1 perk point. So here also we can see that our current deeds are 0, and here we have the tooltip that we show our choices in the perks as we progresses. Our special skill, it's for a short time. Sacred Recovery restores your health over time, and also Divine Restoration heals more strongly and lasts longer. So we will actually be self-healing ourselves. Also our perks, we also have impacts in our troops as well, so we can also heal troops in time. The cleric also has one other passive ability that's not here, is that we are able to try to convert heroes to our religion. Realms Forgotten has its own religion system. You earn the religion based in the culture that you start with. And we have also religion penalties because some religions do not tolerate other religions. And I applied on the cleric class that we can convert other heroes and NPCs to our own religion. This can also be much easier for us to increase the relation. And also we're gonna also earn points by converting them. The conversion option will be shown up in dialogue with lords and NPCs. So let's distribute here some of our points. Yeah, I'm gonna improve more mace. We have a pole arm, so let's give some 1 point on pole arm. We also, I'm not having throwing as I wanted. 1 in riding, athletics also, more combat movement, scouting. I always start with those skills because I think they really help us in the beginning, because we are always starting a bit weaker, so fighting is important. are at snowy territory right now. Charm. Let's renowned by influence. Yeah, sure. And let's choose this one plus 20% chance of avoiding critical failure on persuasion. Especially because when we try to convert other lords, we will convert them through persuasion. So it's good to have this right now. Leadership. Plus 2 experience in morale when attacking and morale when defending. I will choose defending. I prefer to increase my part to size limit first. Renown from battles. Even if we are a cleric, we also fight. Plus 5 plus security per day while waiting in town. We are gonna choose this one. I think fits the cleric more. And 20% rate of nature response veteran troops in the government settlement, or plus 20 guys gun size in the government settlement. I'm gonna choose the rate of militias. We still have no settlement. This option is not like other noble options that we will start already owning settlements, like the knight and the king. The cleric is free of settlements, so he's not bound to anything at the beginning. I'm gonna give you some trade. Steward, quartermaster. I'm gonna choose the first one, the sergeant one. Minus 10% food consumption. I will choose the second one to pay less for companion wages and recruitment fees. Medicine, absolutely. I'm gonna give 1 point to medicine. I'm gonna also increase our faith, and we can open our first perk in faith. Heals 10% of the play hit points after battle. Augment the morale for troops by 1 plus 2. As we already have some healing restoration powers, I will choose to augment our morale. And Boatswain give us a chance to minus 30% to cost of ship upgrades. We have no ship at the beginning, but this came with our choices, and now I can distribute a bit more points. I will increase my athletics and also my scouting and charm. And I will improve the attribute of intelligence and social. That's it. I will save now after all these choices. And then we can start. Wherever we are, I see I should first get some diversity in food. We have some Buddha. We start also with a good amount of money. And let's see, we can recruit some troops here. We also have a very large party size, so we can pretty much recruit many soldiers in the beginning. And also I'm gonna look for a probable wanderer, a probable companion for us. Here there's nome. I also like to have some companions right in the beginning. Some looters already going around. I'm gonna raise my troops first. We can see here we can already set sail if you wanted. We have the icon here for the ports and the village. We could also hunt some looters to get some exercise. This is a easy one. So as you guys can see, when we start new battles, we have here some printing on the left side, and that's part of our AI battle system. This battle system is made to create new tactics to improve AI tactics regarding the opponent's strength and opponent troop formation. Now for bandits also, we are testing some different tactics that will improve and also influence bandits' behavior. Also, related to the match the power of the opponent. We are much more strong than the bandits, so they're gonna choose a different tactic to face us. I also created an element of we can make our spear troops to take a position by pressing key, but it says here down on the left side, only troops carry a spear in tier first weapon slot. So my Nord's troops, they use actually the axes in the first weapon slot, but I created this feature that when we have to face cavalry, if we have troops that have actually spears as the first weapon of choice, they will actually move specifically for protecting against charges. The bandits are pretty much far. They actually spread themselves in 2 different groups. So I will send my archers to this one and my infantry to this one. This shows already the new behavior of the bandits. Like instead of them coming to face us, they actually spread them in 2 different groups to do exactly what to make us do exactly what I did, to divide my army in 2 parts. As my infantry is already strong enough, I will actually cover my archers. And you see that my troops are dividing themselves accordingly. So one of the tactics of the bandits is actually to divide a strong army in 2. But they're actually trying to escape to actually a not such intelligent place. Yeah, it's complicated for horses. So I don't know what these bandits are trying to do, but they are actually being hit by by our arrows. I think they're trying to pull us, and that's why they managed to pull 2 of our troops that went away from the group, and that's actually give them an advantage because I actually choose to yeah, but such a small group we will never have a chance anyway. If they would face us as normal bandits always do, they would die very fast. Our army is way superior. And like this, they force us to go after them. That's a bit more annoying, but fits for me bandits mentality. They don't face us, they're just like pulling us apart. So, if that was their decisions of tactic, they actually managed, because it's really annoying to be going after them. They are not really going to face us. Okay, here on the left side I see that some of them are already routed, and I think it's the other groups. The other group of bandits lost already to our other armies, so they routed. So I can probably fix that. They are routing already. I can fix that tactic to give the bandits maybe a little bit more of more like desire to fight. They are now too defensive. Easy peasy. They're stupidly defensive. Now they could actually try even to defend themselves better. So this gives us a little bit of morale and some renown at the beginning. Also to make our troops upgrade faster. That's why I like to hunt bandits in the beginning. I find them boring as a gameplay, but they help us to increase very fast. I still have better gear. So let's take a chance and buy some food, some fish. It's already increased our morale a little bit more. What else do they have here? Nothing else, just food. And let's recruit some troops. Before I head down to the south, I will see if we can also get a bit more of... We can get a stronger army here. And lucky-wise, if you get lucky, one companion. Yeah, we have one companion. So, okay, nice. I have to fix that text of this wanderer. So, we also have here the option to use AI. No? So our mod has a special feature that we use AI for different situations on the mod. One of them is to keep a memory track of all the events in the world in case of wars, of interactions with NPCs and actions that we choose. The AI help us to create a memory base, and that memory base will influence as well our interactions, our future interactions with NPCs. And also will influence how the NPCs, the lords, will actually see us as we progress through the game. That needs the player to be connected to AI API. That means that we need to connect to a AI service. That's something I'm planning to maybe open up a tier in our Patreon to be able to buy some credits if you don't want to have the hassle to create an API yourself, connecting to another payment subscription for AI services. I'm thinking about create our own small service to give you guys the opportunity to use the AI system. And if the AI system, we can also make any other kind of questions regarding her. Or I can ask like, how loyal are you? And then we hit ask. And when she's ready, here we have the notification, and then we click here, she'll answer us. Loyal as a hound to master who feeds it, and as dangerous as a wolf to one who doesn't. What's your aim? Asking a question like that. So all these answers, they are not random. The AI system I created is connected to the personality of the wanderer and the occupation of the wanderer. So that's just to fit more to the personality of the NPC you're talking about. So that should be all. Actually, I want to hire her. And then we can see if we can check her gear, if she can also have something. Yeah, this is our, actually we already have one with us. It came as we created the cleric. I totally forgot. We also come with a companion. So girl, let's see, I can give you some bracers. And also you have nothing on your head. You can catch that. What she also needs is a shield. That would be interesting. So let's buy a shield for her. A cheap one. And it would be nice also if she has some throwing weapons. And this guy also has no shield. He has a two-handed double axe, a spear and a sword, but there is no shield. So I would give him a shield as well. Already recruited all the troops here. Let's leave. Let's keep recruiting so it gets stronger and faster. As a cleric, we can also do some deeds now to get some small quests to get some deeds. Like here we can try to save these guys. This is gonna give us also some deeds points. so we can progress in the cleric class. Let's wait then to be attacked. Yeah, okay, they just... Let's send our troops there. The villagers managed to outrun them. Okay, you wanna be my arm, you can be. I don't care. Let's see if our companion needs a better shoulder. Yeah, shoulder cape is better. Let's collect some loot. So here we see that we defeated the bandit party and gained deed points. No? If we go to our class window, we see how much points we have. We have only 10. We need 50 points. But it's nice, we can keep some progression. And I already have 1 point to spend. I'm going to spend it in tactics. And then we can see if we can check her gear, if she can also have something. Yeah, this is our, actually we already have one with us. It came as we created the cleric. I totally forgot. We also come with a companion. So girl, let's see, I can give you some bracers, and also you have nothing on your head. You can catch that. What she also needs is a shield. That would be interesting. So let's buy a shield for her, a cheap one. And it would be nice also if she has some throwing weapons. And this guy also has no shield. He has a two-handed double axe, a spear and a sword, but there is no shield. So I would give him a shield as well. Already recruited all the troops here. Let's leave. Let's keep recruiting so it gets stronger faster. As a cleric, we can also do some deeds now to get some small quests to get some deeds. Like here we can try to save these guys. This is gonna give us also some deeds points, so we can progress in the cleric class. Let's wait then to be attacked. Ah, okay. They just... Let's send our troops there. The villagers managed to outrun them. Okay, you wanna be my arm, you can be. I don't care. Let's see if our companion needs a better shoulder. Yeah, shoulder cape is better. Let's collect some loot. So here we see that we defeated the bandit party and gained deed points. No? If we go to our class window, we see how much points we have. We have only 10. We need 50 points. But it's nice, we can keep some progression. And I already have 1 point to spend. I'm going to spend it in tactics. My aim is to grow our party as fast as possible, so we can have more interesting fights in front of us. If you see here on the left corner, we have some information texts, and some of this information are related to some of our new feature, the mine feature. Now we have resources along the campaign map. So that means that every region will have a set of resources that will be used for the benefit and for the economy of this faction. We're gonna have right now iron, silver, wood, and charcoal, and gold. And like Age of Empires, these resources are going to be used and hunted by different faction and party leaders. And as soon as they take control of these resource camps, these mines will deliver constantly a certain amount of resources that will flow directly to the towns, to the capitals of these factions. And that will also be part of the AI decision in making war, because if AI now are aware of such places, and if they are low in resources, they can also know that attacking certain mines will give them access to more riches, and this will also influence AI war decisions. As soon as we find one, we're gonna see the icon in the campaign map, but during the game, as those mines change hands, we see here in the texts being in the runtime, you're gonna have the information printed here. My game is lacking a little bit because I'm debugging on the same time I'm playing. I'm using VS Studio to debug it for us, so in case we crash, I know exactly why. That's why it's a little bit slow. I can see here now Zavok Mor mine has changed hands, Karamu mine has changed hands, so those mines are in constant dispute right now. That's why we can see all this information. Here also will show up when settlers create camps around towns. That means we're gonna also receive the information here when settlers are expanding the territory, so we can know that the functionality is working. That's what this guy wants. Helps with brigands. Okay, that's not a bad one. So, what problem do you have? The typical bandit problems. So they just want me to hunt a tree. So actually I wanted to do it myself. So yeah, let's hunt them ourselves. So guys, I speed up the game and just hunted this bandit myself because they're a bit boring to let you guys watch this starting. But then we got our first amount of deed points, and then that freed us 1 career point. So this help with brigands quest gave us enough so we can choose what we want. The first option is a +10 post-battle healing for the player, or increase mace damage by 10%. I will go for healing as well. I find really good that after battle we can heal as fast as possible. So yeah, by just like killing some bandit parties and doing one good quest, we got our first class perk open. I'm gonna be a day traveler, and we have some skill points to spend. Also, let's raise a medicine, and I'm gonna also get a bit better in riding. I will save here so we can now probably think about getting a ship to go south, where more adventures are waiting for us, than here in the north where things are a bit slower. I see that a lot of mine are changing hands here on our information texts, so it seems that they are being pretty much disputed. I also would like to find one. The name of the mines are it's exactly the name of the settlements that they belong to, or they are closer to it. As soon as we get a mine for ourselves, and if we have a settlement for us, they will also be bound automatically to that settlement. Also, when the AI, if the AI earn or conquer some of these mines, they will also be bound to the settlement automatically. And we have here some more troops too. Yeah, help yourselves, man. Don't worry about it. We are get shorter in food. A bit of varied diet is good for morale. I'm gonna buy everything. This farmer will be happy. And let's see if we have another companion here. So we have a smith companion. Yeah, these are the guys that I need to this culture that I need to fix the text. I'm sorry about it. So let's ask something. Tell me about you, as we could not read what he said. Let's see what AI will tell us. I am Sigvard, called the Smith. I have hammered iron from the High Garden to the Yatari sands, and swung a blade in more scraps than I care to count. These days I wonder, mending what's broken, fighting for what's right, when the coin's right anyway. Yeah, so are you willing to work for me? I'm just testing the AI how it's actually react. He said two names that's also in the lore. Work for you? I'm no man's servant. I'm good, but I will listen to what you're offering. A good job is a good job, whether it comes from a king or a farmer. What do you need? What do you need done? This is funny because the humor is really cool. So I need your wits and your blade. I am raising an army to conquer riches and glory, fitting for a Northman. Raise an army, eh? That takes more than a sharp sword and a full belly. What's your plan? Where are you marching, and what's in it for the lads who follow you? So it's funny for some immersion, to get a feeling of the NPCs. But I will actually just get him. I believe we have enough money for our first boat, so we can finally start sailing. Yeah, we do have money for both. That is exactly one. So it's easier to buy when you don't have so much choices. It's more like a light boat. Seems more like a cargo boat than a really fast boat, but we go for it. It's time to... Let's see, we can improve something. For 2000, yeah, would be nice. We get more travel speed. For 10%, yeah, let's go for it. For the deck also, we can improve our deck, arrow and javelins, absolutely. Have storm cover, large arrow and javelin crates. Protect against elements, store small cover, or large crates filled with creeps and throwing weapons to restock during battles. I go for this also. Yeah, I go for this one. And now we have light ores. Now this is already equipped. Sail, no options here. Storm cover. Ah, we can only choose one. That's interesting. I thought I could choose more. And on the side, you can have also shields in the side. That's pretty cool. Creo shields, or this 50 hit points, and this one 35. So we go with this one. And we confirm. Great. So I will save here so we can start our way down. So let's set sail. We will go really south. So our objective is to go to the north, to the colony city of Havoc. That's where we want to go. That's what happens when you have a huge campaign map. But yeah, here we are. Here's sailing. It would be nice to put like some sail songs there. It would be nice to put some sail songs to fit to the moment. And our boat's pretty slowly, but let's enjoy the atmosphere and the scenery. I can see that one of my party members is just like somewhere else, doing I don't know what. So here we are in the capital of the North colonies, Valvik. I forgot to say, guys, that our mod has another interesting feature, is that every faction has its own objective in the whole campaign time. That means that every faction, a part of the obvious gameplay that factions try to conquer and make war and grow, they can also have a hidden objective that will shape the character and the characteristic that those factions participate in our gameplay. For example, the Nords, they want actually to establish more colonies. So the AI will try to expand in the sense of conquering faraway lands to create more colonies. And then Asoria, our neighbors here, they actually want to increase wealth. They want to increase power by wealth. So they will actually search for more ways to just get richer. And that means focusing more in workshops, creations, and more caravans, or even conquering some mines, so strategic places to gather resources. In that sense, that's how they want to improve their own expansion characteristics. So every faction will have that objective running and directing the AI in the choices during the game. So me as a cleric, of course I would like to convert some other places into my religion, but also as a Northman I want glory, so I also would like to get my name made in the halls of the Valhalla, I would say. We also have here the temple option, so we can also enter and give some other religion sacrifices if we want. The towns do not have only the temple that regards its own town, but also have temples of other religions in case you're traveling around, you have a chance to have a little place, and you can also convert it to another religion if you want. And right now we have somebody here with a little problem, and we also have our king. I think, yeah, he's pretty much the king of the colonies, the ruler of the North colonies. Let's have a little talk to him. Yeah, he's the king, Halfdar, king of the Nordvik, Lord of Halfvik. What problem do you have? I don't need a set of strangers, but only lords at the helm and loyal mercenaries. I see he's not so happy with our questions. I added this other feature in our mod, the strategic intrigue, is that we can talk about politics, and we can also create intrigue between
clans and lords, so we can try to change a little bit the political landscape. But as he's the king, I'm not gonna ask him anything about the politics of his realm. But I'm curious to see how he reacts if I ask him something out of the game, typical answers. I am a cleric of the Nords and also a warrior. I have an army with loyal men ready for any task. Would you be in need of such an army? He already said he do not trust me, but I'm thinking, what you gonna see? You're gonna say with AI? After he think. So yeah, our AI system can also create quests based in how I interact with such characters. So a cleric warrior with loyal men. That's a welcome sight these days. Angav. The war presses hard on us. Nazori raiders have been sighted near the frontier, and my own holders and Revalvik are strained. If you have the stomach for it, I could use a sharp blade and steady hand to scout what moves beyond our borders. Okay, he's offering me something now. He was actually not trusting me a little while, but now he actually trusts me. It seems a kind of task I am willing to take. What exactly do I have to do? Hide towards the frontier near Algrun and Havikai. Find, this is actually not helping. Find any Nasoria parties or armies moving there, count their strength and report back to me. I will pay 500 silver for user for intelligence. Silver, I thought it would give me gold. Okay, so let's go for it. He's already marked with an exclamation for a quest. And we do have our quest here. So we need to find the Nazoria party or army near Olgrun Havikai and report back. So this is part of our AI system. It also gives us new kinds of quests based in the way we interact or based in such interactions. And this is only for the AI system when we actually talk to them or type to talk to them. I will save. And see, he said should be around here. Havikair and Algrun. So if there is no Nasoria here, I guess it's not a big deal. I have nothing to report. Yeah, I don't see anything here.
And now we have here an empty mine of wood. Well, actually, it's a wood extraction set. So let's see if we can take this one for us, cause there is nobody there. I mean, there is nobody apart of bandits. I have to change this background mesh here to fit those new entities. But yeah, I mean, it has roughly 32 days of stock and 20 men on guard. So let's seize this mine. Gotta change my audio. I forgot my audio out. Okay, this is gonna be easy. We are way stronger. Let's send everybody.
So remembering that those mines also will attract the attention of lords and other parties. It means the game is aware that those resource centers are interesting and they can also provoke conflict. So if we hold those mines, then we're gonna have to take care of them, or maybe we can just, I hope we have the chance to just pillage them. I'm checking how bandits are reacting here, because our bandits should be a bit more clever. But it seems bandits are still bandits. They are not that clever. They decided to face... Oh, that was hard. They decided to face our army. And now they want to go to run. So in the future I will change those battle scenes to also reflect the mines and the resource centers. That would be nice. But for now, as a testing phase, they are how they are. They're just like normal battlefields. Nothing to up. Yeah, we have some upgradable units here. As the North has no cav, if I get cavalry from bandits, it's nice to reinforce our troop formation. I have still some thieves that could come to us, so why not? Yeah, I'm gonna leave this one for our troops to get experience. I just realized I have no arm reps. Funny. So now we can decide if we want to plunder or just occupy the mine. As I don't want to leave any troops behind, I will just decide to take everything. Yeah, so there's a icon here, badly positioned. So we got... So the mine will be abandoned for a time, and after she'll come back. So there's something to fix. I'll have more bandits around, and a good amount of them, but we are kind of powerful. And here we have the icon for the right mines now. That's cool. And we have the guys living. Let's see if we can do anything with them. No, we cannot do nothing. We could attack them also, no? But I'm not going to create a war right now. I have to remember I wanted to create a name on this world, so if the Nords are supposed to create colonies, it would be interesting to join them. So I think we have some notification here for hunting. Let's check it out. We have different hunting systems. So maybe here we can see where are they. Yeah, we can see now the deers. They are highlighted by, when you press Alt, they're going to be highlighted. We have different ways to hunt in our mod. One is when we track those random events that we're going to track animals, and another one is we have some hunting fields. We have some hunting fields spread around the map that we can find it by roaming the campaign map. Well, they are not aggressive. That's pretty much easy. They should be a bit more aggressive. And I forgot how we can actually okay, like press Z to craft, to field and dress and gather. So I don't know why this was okay. And then yeah, that's how we can strip the elements. We have to crouch and then we press key and then we will catch our resources from the hunting. What they need now is a bit more aggressive behavior, so this is something I have to check on the animals, because deers could protect themselves by a more aggressive behavior. There's nothing to loot, so maybe there's a special position we need to do it. No, it says it has nothing to loot. So yeah. Maybe we already got our luck. And I think they just run away. No, there's still some over there. Okay, this guy ran away. Oh. Yeah, I don't see any other deers anymore. So, oh, okay, they just left the area. Okay, it's enough. I got something. So where I'm supposed to do to get known? It would be nice to get my party member here, my companion back. Speaking about it, maybe I get another one. I don't want to make war with my relatives. I pretty much want to make war with other lands. So yeah, we have a boatswain, why not? We need somebody to help us in the boat. You serve an Imperial Navy on a Dromo. Yeah, I can tell about my experience. Some years back, the time of a group of us told the BlackRose the Bellicator. Okay, you still have some dialogue from the base game. Also need to be changed. Let's just get this guy. And let's give him some better gear. Mr. Tunar. It's funny, they always come just with a sword, like if they have some nice clothing, they should have at least a shield. I like to give them always some poor shields in the beginning. They have to deserve, they have to earn their positions. Speaking about it, our game does have, our mod does have promoted. Like we can also promote. It's a small, at the moment, it's a small percentage, but they also promote soldiers to companions. So that's also something we have already, needing to be tested fully on. Yeah, you look better right now, brother. Let me give you a scarf, because the scarves are very cheap and it's better than nothing. I also don't find those things too expensive, but we have only 20 keys, so it's better to take a look, to be careful. And we are fully on, we don't need to recruit anybody. Let's see what we can give here. Athletics, I'm gonna put more points in faith. Roguery, yeah, it's also not bad to put some energy there. And I'm gonna put another 100. Oh, this is just an attribute. So I'm gonna increase my discipline. I'll give a save. Yeah, let's try to sail. Let's go to something a bit further. Let's try our luck in foreign lands. Would be nice to have a mission from the Lord. Actually, now it's coming to my mind. If we're supposed to be colonizers, would be interesting that we would have a quest from the Nord Lords to actually ask us to conquer some settlements in a foreign land. That could be interesting. So it could be a nice idea to colonize other places. And I do miss a pirate or kind of like special soundtrack for when we are in the ocean. It's really beautiful to see this map from the ocean view. It's a really beautiful map. I don't know why my vote is so slow, but yeah, it is kind of slow. I still don't know how the game consider the weight in boats. And no, I'm invited to join the war against this enemy as a mercenary. No, I don't want it. And I cannot have rats being spotted in the ocean, so unless they are in my own boat. Here we have a notification that the settlers are working. So wherever some settlers start a new settlement, we're gonna have a notification here what kingdom is doing it, and also if the settlement is gone, we're gonna be notified. Looking the map, those guys here are pretty much strong. The mage are also strong. If I want to colonize something, would be interesting to go to a place where actually, if I conquer some territory, it's not, okay, we have some pirates, let's take advantage of it. Would be nice to go to a territory that's not so far away from our own. Yeah, so we have some pirates, they're much stronger than us. That's gonna be difficult. The power level is way farther. So maybe we can work out something. We have much more troops, but our boat level is smaller. Let's see how much you can give. It's very cheap. It's a nice bargain. It's very cheap. I guess I'm too weak. If I cannot even win against pirates, I should not try to colonize anything. Maybe I can take a look on the quest hideout and see if we can at least open up the first stage of the quest. We have already 130 men. There's a relative good amount of soldiers. Repair ships. Okay. Okay, now we found some lepers. Let's be merciful. It's a good deed. Yeah, guys, I will have to get stronger before I want to colonize. I have some trolls, some giants to fight. But they are too small, too weak for me. Let's check this place. Also, I incremented. Oh, we have some other mine here. It's a gold mine. When we see the mine with the flag of a kingdom, is that this mine belongs to a kingdom. So it's better not to try to take advantage of it being not guarded, because this can bring us to a conflict straight with this kingdom. All the mines will start in the game as populated by bandits. Help a peregrine. You went for a crossroads along the peregrine cry for help. Has been robbed and looks scared. The thieves stole an offering he was bringing to a shrine. No, I don't want to help anybody now.
So those mines will start populated by bandits, and at the game start, and then all the factions that are closer to those mines will try to get property. So let's take advantage. This party looks a little bit stronger. So will be a standard way to start the game. So no mines belongs to any faction. They need to fight for them first. So these are the slavers. What the slavers do? If we lose battles against the slavers, they bring us to Atas, and then we have to fight for our freedom in a specific custom arena. And as we are much more powerful then, so the chance that we're going to be enslaved is very little. But in the beginning, if you start like with in a less strong position, and you lose for them, you're going to end up having to fight for your freedom. And if you lose the fight, you're going to be stripped of all your army and of all your belongings. So this is something to be careful about these slavers. So they're already splitting themselves because they are like bandits and they are weaker than us. So infantry over here. I'm going to bring the arrows over there. And my cavalry will just support infantry. I usually like also to start the game as a simple, as just like the basic start. We have other basic starts, like to start as a looter. It's also fun. I also love to start as a mercenary. We also have a starting party, starting army, but this army is not that strong as starting with like noble classes. And the cleric is a noble class, so they do start with more resources and more soldiers. Yeah, so they are running away, but actually they're just attracting us. So now they come back. So this is one of the AI tactics that bandits have. Oh, this was bad. So they can attract us, pretending they are escaping, and then after they come back, if they see they are stronger enough, so they manage to split. Yeah, they actually created more damage on us if they would just like charge us as every bandit do constantly. They end up always losing when we fight against smaller bandit armies. But with this, as we can see in the left side of the screen, with some new tactics, they will be a little bit more intelligent before they pretend to face a larger enemy. And when they riot, they will be as typical bandits. They will really try to fight for their lives. No? They give us a good amount of renown. No, we don't need peasants. I don't know how to spell this word properly. And yeah, we can have the enslavers as our prisoners. They're kind of strong. And here we can also already upgrade our troops. Something worthy. Wow, they have a bare leg armor. Yeah, so what else is worthy? Not so much important gear. Maybe from my companions. Let's see. No, they have better boots, they have better gloves. Okay, this is stronger. Let's give them that. And that's also better. Sometimes they don't look better, but the stats are better. Okay, even better. And he has a better foot, yeah, better boots. That's it. So we are approaching the hideout of the quest. Let's open up this chapter, as I cannot be a colonizer yet. So at least we advance on the storyline. I will save before in case anything happens. So we see armed men moving around. You listen quietly. I will assault. I will not sneak on it. And let's give our companions the chance to raise the stats. Okay, we have another chance. Let's see if this guy can do something else apart of only driving or piloting boats. Let's go, guys. You can see that on the right side that I already got my hit points, a part of my hit points back. So the perks of restoring health are working. I left the last battle with half of my hit points and now I have got some back. I really like how Bannerlord improved the scenes, like the atmosphere looks much better than the early versions of the game. It's really sweet, especially the night atmospheres and the sunset and sunrises are really cool. I heard about a mod that creates, that gives weapons hit points, kind of like they get destroyed during time. I don't know what you guys think about it, but I was starting to think that's kind of like a nice idea. I don't know if it would be a nice idea for all our troops as well, so we would have to be all the time constantly checking if the weapons are still sharp. But yeah, maybe it would be nice also to implement that. And maybe we can also have a mechanic in the smith in the towns that they could sharp our weapons for a price. Because like having our weapons always strong and never deteriorating with time also is something that feels like superhero kind of games. So for making Bannerlord a little bit more RPG style, that's what I aim also with Helms Forgotten. Maybe it's a nice idea, I don't know what you guys think, but it could be a nice idea to implement weapon stats so they lose their damage by durability, and then we can also use the smithing to restore and repair them. So, well, my hit points are not that nice and they look tough, so it would be more clever to face this guy. No, I would trust my soldiers. I'm a bit weak. Oh shit. Yeah, I think it was not a clever idea. Oh no, man, that's when I wish to be a fighter, not a cleric. Jeez. That's a shame. That's a shame. Okay, they're stronger than I thought. I subestimated them. And I lost one of my companions. Oh my god. So he was not really supposed to fight, just to drive, just to pilot boats. This was... Well, but I saved him. Okay, that's weird. I saved him even by losing the battle. Nice, that's good, guys. This was one thing that I can actually fix in the code. So I lost, but I saved him. Let's suppose he got a chance to escape. Okay, so this we will answer. Okay, so why did they kidnap you? I don't know, they appear out of nowhere. I hope someone will reward me for saving your life. Yeah, of course, I prefer money. There are those for a proper reward should escort me to safety under the Queen Rinaya's protection. So yeah, even losing, we actually win. We ended up saving our new friend Ulaya. He's here. Very, very low in terms of life energy, but we need then to escort him back to Queen Rinaya, and she's from the Rumanga. She's also from the North Realm of Men, so we're gonna check her. Probably the capital of the North Realm of Men. The capital is, I guess, Valtoria. So let's go there. So here she is. Greetings, Queen Rinaya. I saved your vassal for a bandit attack and have brought him to you. You did well to bring my envoy back alive. You deserve a reward. Having proved yourself worthy, I have a task for you. Okay, it depends. Abominations stalk the lands of winter beyond Nassau territory, undead creatures. Bring some back for our physicians to study. We need to understand this threat. Yeah, okay, abominations. I think she's talking about the Dread Helms, of course, and they're not beyond Nassoria, actually they are beyond the Alcor territory, something I will fix now in the strings of this quest. The location, the border is not correct. This was for the previous map. I will accept. We got 10,000, very handy 10,000 coins at the moment for having saved his envoy, her envoy, and we can take a chance to get unloaded for some unnecessary gear. And I would like to have some throwable weapons. We have enchanted javelin also. I'm gonna take the simple ones. Tier 1, and if I could get some better gear. I'm pretty weak at the moment, so I have some nice head helmets here. This looks fine. The Mayokov, this is gonna be fitting more. I have some custom ones as well, and I would like to have some maybe better armor. It's funny that my full armor with strap is stronger than this archer leather armor. Maybe these stats also should be changed. Oh, these are a strong one, but it's too expensive. I have only 20,000 coins. So this is a proper... some proper bracers. It doesn't look so nice. I like something a bit more interesting. It's a female bracer. Well, it's stronger. I don't like so much the design, but it's okay. And the plate guard, it's, yeah, these are pretty heavy, but I will save some money also. In terms of boots, I could have some. This is a very cheap and very strong pair of boots. Cool. This fits also my bracers, so I'm in fashion. And armor, I actually do not find better armor here right now. And shoulder piece, yeah, more or less. I distributed 5 to 2. This 10 armor, yeah, let's check this one also. So it's not fitting to this armor, so I will give it back. I'll have to keep this funny cape. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this funny cape for now. I'm gonna go to the physician, guys, because I'm just like 4%. I'll go to the physician and then I can treat everybody, not only me, but also the companions. So now we're back to health. Okay guys, with this saving we can finish this early part of the showcase of our mod. I didn't show you guys a lot of things, but I'm also debugging the mod, so it's a different kind of like gameplay if we compare with like streamers that do not know the games they're playing on. I know a little bit what to expect. Look, we can take a look here in the night scene of the Elvian territory. It looks really, really beautiful. Speaking about the Elvian, to not leave you guys without knowing some nice news, I changed already the armors of the Elvian female archers, and Elvian troops for long they deserve a better treatment, and I have changed them recently for this next update. So the Elvian armors, champion archer, now they have a new set of armors. As you can see, they are more fitting for Elvish troops. This was a long requirement from the players, and now we're gonna have slowly better armor, better gear for the Elvian. I really love this part here, how Lamy made it. It's so magical and it really fits to the lore, as this was the center of the energy of the world, and that's what everything started. And it's really, really beautiful how it looks like in the night. And even the first tree gets shining leaves in the dark, so pretty beautiful. That's it guys for today, and I hope you like it. If not, any comments are welcome, and I see you on the next one.